With two All-Stars, Grant Hill and Chris Webber, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. White with it, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. LeVert outside. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. A lot of star power in the front court between these teams. Chris, who is the best forward you ever played with?
Oh, wow, man. I played with some really good guys. I mean, you have to think about Shawan Howard, my time in college, and even more so my time in the NBA. Also, Peja Stojakovic, he was a flamethrower. Andre Iguodala. Fortunate to play with some really good guys.
Constantly competing. Morant is a terrific rebounder for his position and also a terrific finisher.
Pass to Turner. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's White. There's the drive. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
No easy way to start White on the drive. He's got speed and agility on his side.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. The three is up. Hayward for three. The rebound by Jackson.
And if you're a fan of Memphis, you have to love what the Grizzlies have done to rebuild this roster. Of course, it started with the selection of Jackson Jr. in the 2018 draft.
Now here's Clark. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. He got a piece of it. Outside White. Pass to Turner. Hayward outside. 5 on the clock. Now here's White, hounded by Morant. Second chance effort. The kick out to White. Here's Turner. And finally they hit one.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Pass to Jackson. Lets the three fly. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Hayward, left side. Here's Turner.
Oh! Authority and a finish.
You see how Hayward just made that pass? You got to say, man, he's got some vision.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And the three-pointer goes.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Melton. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And that misses everything.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
The shot by LeVert, no good. Memphis trailing here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
Now here's White. 5 points in the game. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That'll put Kobe White on the line. Ja Morant picks one up.
There's so many levels to Kobe White's potential as a scorer. I mean, but he's really impressed me with his ability early on.
To the paint. Outside for LeVert. Outside White. Knocks down the long J. White's got 11.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Pass to Melton. Here's Clark. To the inside to stop the run. And the layup is up and in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside White. Let's go with a three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Up top Morant. Here he goes. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Defense tries to stop Morant's drive, but his nimbleness ensures he still gets to the shot.
And Morant drops them both. Now White. The three ball. Pure from three-point range. 14 points for him. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 13. We've got welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
And when you think about this league's history of unstoppable moves, Kareem's skyhook immediately comes to mind. But Grant, who has the most unstoppable move right now?
Well, B.A., first of all, we have to clarify that the most unstoppable move in today's game and the most used move in today's game is the step-back jump shot. And there's so many talented players who incorporate that into their game. You know, I think of people like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Luka Doncic, so Steph Curry. The list goes on and on. But the best, in my opinion, and the most unstoppable is James Harden and his step-back three-pointer. Now, might not be as efficient as Kareem's sky hook, but certainly is very deadly.
Pass to Caruso. Drives to the hoop. They get it back. Shot clock at 5. Blocked again!
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
And you know, Grant, for Valanciunas, you have to wonder how it felt getting traded mid-season from Toronto to Memphis. That was the trade for Gasol. And then seeing the Raptors go on to win it all. That was tough.
Yeah, B.A., you kind of feel bad for him. I mean, he spent his entire career in Toronto. Yes, we know it's an unfortunate part of the game, especially since he wasn't given a championship ring. But that is the standard operating procedure. But you still hate to see it go down that way.
Allen can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And the Grizzlies call time here. And the league working to clarify certain rules. See, Webb, when you talk about legal guarding position, are defenders given the benefit of the doubt enough when they go up vertically?
Well, this is an offensive man game. You know, the league definitely has given the advantage to the offensive players, and as a defender, so what? You know, you keep going, but you do play a price as a defender, absorbing the contact. But you know, sacrificing your body, if you ask most defenders, it should be rewarded, not punished.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Crafty move. He goes up again. Clock at 4. And another shot. Going inside. And that's 2 points on the layup. 6 points for him.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brandon Clark, the 21st pick in 2019, has made an immediate impact. He describes his game as vicious, adding, "My motor's always going. I'm a high IQ player, but my effort is always going to keep me on the court." Guys, his explosive athleticism unlocks that hustle game.
Yeah, he is special for sure. Thanks a lot, Allie. Driving to the basket. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
But like most guards, White is his best attacking the rim. It could lead to some free throws.
And so he hits both. A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Nothing on offense from them yet in this second quarter. To the middle. And they get it. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Well, you talk about a late bloomer. Brandon Clark was essentially unranked as a prospect coming out of high school.
Went to San Jose State for 2 years. Showed some tremendous athleticism. Transferred to the Bulldogs 1 year. Built out his game. Then he was selected 21st overall in the NBA draft. One of the fastest risers we've seen.
Shots good by Morant.
Yeah, wiry, strong, and courageous. Morant's willing to slam it up in there if you give him a lane.
Here's White. Goes back up. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's got 10.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Hayward outside. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Grizzlies on D. Outside White. Pass to Turner. The kick out to White. LeVert outside. And here's Hayward. Just 5 to shoot. From beyond the arc and then some. Hayward's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Morant. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
From the arc. That one no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
That one goes. Count it.
Oh, it's been all about Ja tonight. I mean, he can score in many different ways.
I see him.
Outside White. Here's Turner. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. It's the Pacers delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, Grant, the game's tempo seems to increase each year. You think there's a point at which it'll snap back to the other direction?
You know, B.A., that's a great point. I mean, I think back to the 90s when I played, and the game was at a snail's pace. It was a grinded-out defensive battle, and slowly over the years, the tempo has picked up. As you said, each and every year it's increased. But I do think at some point, the pendulum will swing back, and we'll get back to a little bit more a little bit less pace in terms of how the game is played. I don't think we're there yet, but we're getting close. The game constantly evolves in some form or fashion, and I believe that we'll kind of get back to maybe a little bit more of a slower pace at some point in the future.
Yeah, the kind of game we see in the playoffs.
Exactly.
Outside White. He takes it in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, he's putting on the show. White has the natural scores first mentality. I mean, he's been feeling it.
Kicks it out to Jackson. From downtown. Warren with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. And the thing about T.J. Warren, he's such a patient scorer on the floor. He looks for his shots that he knows that he can make. He's really a walking bucket as long as he's healthy.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Clark. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Clock at 6. And he drives in. And there's the rejection. And here's White. Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, showing great quickness coming off the pick. White draws attention, then feeds the rope.
Well, as you mentioned, Grant, health a concern for T.J. Warren throughout his career.
And B.A., I know a thing or two about health. He has learned to do more with fewer touches the last few seasons. Warren's also worked on his D to be more disruptive. I like this kid.
And it's Myles Turner with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard, but you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, sometimes he's going to keep the possession alive. Sometimes he's going to commit the foul.
Hayward outside. That three's off the mark.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson left side. Shoots over Turner. And no good, trying to use the glass.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Back to White. Down low. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second team foul.
Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Driving inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
And that one misses.
And you know, that's one of the underrated players on this team, Alex Caruso. I mean, the man plays with pure energy, and he knows how to fire up his team. He's a great weapon to have coming off the bench.
Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. The three. The rebound by Turner. Indiana dominating the game. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Jackson outside. Out to the wing. Valanciunas sets a screen. Lays it up and banks it in. And with Caruso, he looks so unassuming until he takes off.
I mean, I'll say it. He looks like a guy you might play with at the Y. But I tell you what, don't sleep on this game because he will dunk on you like some of the best in-game dunkers. It's easy to see why. He's a fan favorite.
That one's good for 2.
The closer Valanciunas gets, the more dangerous he is, which is why he looks to score from there.
To the inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays big.
And it's Valanciunas off the drive. Kicks it out to Jackson. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing it.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. 9 points in the game.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Counted from distance.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say ouch to that.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. To the left side wing. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Efficient and effective.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
At the end of the third quarter. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Indiana dominating the game. White with it. Takes it inside. Oh, okay.
My goodness.
Okay, I see it.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, cleared for takeoff. Kobe White, the 6'4" guard, has some lift.
Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now just think what the score would be if it weren't for him. I mean, he's been amazing, but a one-man show isn't going to get you a win in the league.
Well, Grant, I'm more of a paint-by-numbers guy, but among your interest is real art. What sparked your interest in that area?
BA, my parents were collectors. Obviously, I started to collect in college, and then when my budget changed when I became an NBA ball player, I was able to enhance my collection. But it's been great, and one of the sort of outside-the-box hobbies that I've enjoyed. And when you look at the NBA now, there's plenty of athletes doing things that are sort of outside the box. So it's so gratifying to watch these young men continue to pursue interest outside of the game of basketball.
The Grant Gallery coming soon to you.
Ah, I like that. I like that.
From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
And the Pacers call time here. Well, Grant, the issue of load management became a big topic in the past few years. What's your take on the regular rest for a lot of big-time players?
Well, BA, I'm a big believer in rest and recovery throughout the course of an 82-game season. I mean, it is such a long season. There's so much wear and tear, the travel, the pace of the season, the amount of games. So I'm all for that. Although I think sometimes we've gotten a little too far where we err on the side of too much rest and too much load management. So I hope the pendulum swings a little bit back where, yes, we emphasize it and we enforce it, but we don't go too far with it. I feel like it's not great for the game. It's not great for the fans. It's supposed to be hard. The season is not supposed to be easy. And so I'm a big fan of it, but we just have to be careful it doesn't get too far out of control.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
Here's White. No good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And the focus Morant possesses, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
And the Pacers making a change here.
Second overall pick in the 2019 draft. The Grizzlies really didn't entertain anyone else with the selection. They leaked through sources, or maybe we just all knew that they'd be crazy if Morant wasn't their guy. They never wavered.
And it's
Wow.
I can't believe he just did that.
That's how you hammer it down. Are you for real? Morant way up. That move is fire.
White banked it in off the glass. White's got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. Offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. They're all too common. Basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone.
And you look at the center position in the NBA, it seemed there was a dip in talent from the golden age. And now you wonder if teams even want a traditional center, Chris. What do you see?
Well, the league is changing a little bit. Yeah, you want guys that can play that position, but guys who would have been playing power forwards are now playing center. If I played today, that would probably include me at the 3 and the 4 position. The back to the basket game is taking a little bit of a back seat in some areas, but the game is cyclical. Never say never.
There's a screen by Turner. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pacers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
It's White with a drive. .103 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. Here's Valanciunas. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Hayward outside. Back to White. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. Tries a three off the inbound. Valanciunas with a rebound. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Tipped. Now White. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The Pacers again can't hit. Outside Morant. Driving in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Hayward, right side. Back to White. It's tipped. Oh, stolen by Morant. And so it's the Pacers With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we go. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. Well, Grant, we're watching two highly disciplined defenses here. Now, every coach wants his defense to play better, play harder, be connected. But that's not always the case. Where do these teams fall short when they're down at the bottom of the rankings defensively?
Well, defense is a number of things, B.A. First of all, it's heart and desire. It's the really wanting to accomplish and have success on the defensive end. It's also trusting everyone working together in unison to try to stop the other team. And when you don't have those two components, I don't care what the personnel is, you're not going to have success. And of course, you won't be disciplined on the defensive side of the ball.
Here's Simmons. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. Here he goes. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Now here's White. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. 2 on the clock. LeVert. From outside, off the mark. Now the 76ers with it.
And B.A., when you look at the first few seasons of Caris LeVert's career, he had to deal with injuries in several of them, but he still showed great improvement despite missing so many games.
Now here's White. Kicks it out to Warren. Back to White. Over Green. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. They'll pin that foul on Danny Green. Back to LeVert. His last season was his best. He showed he could be a Swiss Army type player.
He looked more and more comfortable with his outside shot. And also LeVert has found ways to make a difference beyond scoring. He can have big nights on the glass or acting as a bit of a playmaker.
Now here's Simmons. He got a piece of it.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
Hayward outside. Poke loose. Back to White. Pass to Turner. 16 feet out. Joel Embiid with the board.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Curry for 3. That one is off. So Indiana will take it the other way. White drives in. That gives them the lead.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide-open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Now Green. Back to Embiid. Outside for Green. 5 on the clock. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Danny Green is one of the best catch-and-shoot players in the league. Makes it look easy.
Up top, Hayward. And stolen by Simmons. Driving inside. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Pass to Turner. Back to White. Deflects the pass. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
So he gets them both. The Sixers leading. There's 1:17 left in the opening quarter. Here's Simmons. Soft touch off the glass. Simmons has got 8 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's LeVert. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Clock at 6. Embiid brings a double team. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Green with the ball. Hayward picks him up. The 3 from Curry. And the 76ers another 3.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Outside Warren. Lets the 3 fly. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. No good that time. Oh, great D that time from Harris. And there's the foul. It's on Coby White. That's his first foul. 15 seconds left now in the first quarter. And here's Simmons. It's good if it goes. Oh, at the buzzer. Wow.
I didn't think he...
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Sixers ahead, leading by 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And there's the drive. Comes up empty down low. And the Pacers with possession here. It's a 10-point game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And when you think about this league's history of unstoppable moves, Kareem's skyhook immediately comes to mind. But Grant, who has the most unstoppable move right now?
Well, B.A., first of all, we have to clarify that the most unstoppable move in today's game and the most used move in today's game is the step-back jump shot. And there's so many talented players who incorporate that into their game. You know, I think of people like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Luka Doncic, so Steph Curry. The list goes on and on. But the best, in my opinion, and the most unstoppable is James Harden and his step-back three-pointer. Now, might not be as efficient as Kareem's sky hook, but certainly is very deadly.
Now here's Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From deep. The shot off that time.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, with the pandemic, player workouts going into the draft were restricted. Instead, a lot of video chat interviews and even IQ tests. Players completing timed exercises, testing their memory and skills. Whether or not you believe the game is 90% mental, it's obviously an important component.
Truly is. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Now here's White. 7 points in the game. Here's LeVert. The Pacers again can't hit. Now the 76ers with it. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. A nice shot by Milton. Milton's got his first 2 points.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Pass to Hayward. Turner with it. Into the lane. And it's rejected.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Maxey. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And the league wants every team to compete, flattening the lottery odds was step one. But Doris, what might they do next?
Well, B.A., I think they're in a constant state of self-evaluation, and they're looking for opportunities to elevate the play in their game. So one of the things that's been talked about, you see this in European soccer, losing teams get relegated to the minor leagues. Is that something they would consider? And obviously, when money is on the table, could there be a financial disincentive for losing? That could change the equation. I think everything is on the table to try to always improve the game.
Here's Edwards. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Driving to the basket. Thibault. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Warren. Spins. Scores off the spin. Warren's got his first points of the night.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
56 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Green. Off the mark there with a three. Here's Sumner. Off target from outside. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
No good on the free throw. And the Pacers making a change here. He hits the second from the line. Here's White. 7 points in the game. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. Outside Simmons. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And they'll give that one to Myles Turner.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets. Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Now White. LeVert outside. It's Warren on the wing. Tries to spin move. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Sixers on top. They lead by 13. And we'll return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway.
And the thing about T.J. Warren, he's such a patient scorer on the floor. He looks for his shots that he knows that he can make. He's really a walking bucket as long as he's healthy. And clearly, he needs no time to warm up.
Pass to Green. Outside Simmons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, as you mentioned, Grant, health a concern for T.J. Warren throughout his career.
And B.A., I know a thing or two about health. He has learned to do more with fewer touches the last few seasons. Warren's also worked on his D to be more disruptive. I like this kid.
Now here's White. 9 points in the game. Hayward outside. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. Well, Grant, your induction into the Hall of Fame in 2018, it was awesome to see. A huge honor, and it speaks volumes about your career.
And thank you, Brian. And truly it was an incredible honor. I get chills now still thinking about it. It's one of those things as a player you never really aim for. It's never a goal of yours to make the Hall of Fame one day. But once that opportunity happens and you go through the enshrinement process, it just validates you. It validates your entire career. And so what an honor, and I'm just so grateful to be in rarefied air along with all the other great Hall of Famers.
Now here's LeVert. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Green for 3. And here's Curry for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
White drives in. White with the steal. Uses the glass on the layup. White's got 12 points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pacers making a change here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Here's Simmons. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The 3 from Curry. That one doesn't drop. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Pass to Turner. The 3 is up. The rebound by Simmons.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Indiana on D. Trailing by 13. Drives to the hoop. Shot is good by Edwards.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
So it's the Pacers now.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Outside Warren. From behind the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both shots. So it's the Pacers now. 17-point game. To the right side. They set the screen. Outside Warren. Spins.
Oh,
Get out the way, Greg!
Come on.
Get out the way!
Well, strong desire to get on the interior. T.J. Warren attacking with ferocity.
The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Left side, Holiday. Howard grabs the miss.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. A challenging stretch for Indiana here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Knocks down the long J. He has 6.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the 76ers lead by 18. Pass to Patadze. Here's Caruso. Inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And here's Milton. There's 25 seconds left in the third. To the inside. Holiday drives in. Pass to Patadze. Outside Holiday. Here's Patadze. And that's not going to go. And here at the end of the third, it's a double. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Simmons with it. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, the three-pointer increasing in prominence in recent years. Grant, you average less than 1 long-range attempt per game for your career. So what made you look to attack inside the arc more?
Yeah, B.A., it really is about the evolution of the game. Early in my career in the mid-90s, it was all about getting the high percentage shot, getting to the rim, posting up, the mid-range game. But as the game has changed and evolved, now it's more about the three-point shot. At the end of my career, that's when I started to shoot more three-pointers as the game was evolving.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. From deep. Oh, Harris with the block.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well. Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Simmons. After the basket by Indiana. Three-pointer Embiid. No luck on that one. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. White drives in. It's Hayward on the wing. No good on the three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And they pick up two. Simmons has got 21. And the Pacers with possession here. And the 76ers with possession. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
It's stolen by Green. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. Outside White. Down low. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
For three, here's Harris. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Pass to Hayward. Outside White. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Right side Simmons. From the arc. Curry's shot is off.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Well, in last season, the first time we saw coaches' challenges that added a layer of replay review. Now, the coaches generally lose their challenges, but Doris, you think it was a success?
Well, regardless, BA, I think this is something that is here to stay. And not only that, the case was made that if the challenge is successful, a team should retain their right to challenge later in the game. I think this is a good idea. That is something I would like to see happen.
Clock is at 3. Turner for 3. Thibault with the board. Philadelphia with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Milton. Howard with the ball. And he banks in the layup.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Pass to Edwards. To the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they'll give that one to Myles Turner.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back 9 of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
To the paint. Shots blocked. From outside the arc. Here's Edwards. Arms length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
So it's the 76ers winning this.